Is traction alopecia reversible? Ooh, yes, traction alopecia is actually reversible. Before my traction alopecia became an irreversible traction alopecia, I was able to reverse my alopecia without actually using zero product. I would braid my hair, and then once my hairline will fall out, after like 2-3 months, I could see my hairline growing back, and it will grow back. I was younger then. I didn't know anything about all these Jamaican black castor oil, all of these type of product that we're spoiled with in this day and time. I didn't know anything about those oil and product, and I didn't even have access to it. I didn't have money to afford all of that. So just taking my braids out, and after a few months it grows back, because I used to just wear my braids around the holidays. Because my hair always grew back, I took it for granted. I thought this is always going to grow back. It is always going to grow back, always going to grow back. So when I got to a certain point where my hair wasn't growing back, in my older years, I started watching YouTube, and people were promoting all kind of products and oil and stuff. And I have to say, I spent like thousands of dollars buying products to regrow my hairline, and it wasn't growing back. And I kept thinking, what am I doing wrong? Because my hair always grew back. My hairline always grew back when I would lose my hair. But what's happening is not growing back. And then that's when I realized that my traction alopecia has finally decided to be reversible. A few years ago, I was watching the Dr. Oz show, and he explained how it works with traction alopecia. It was a great episode because he was only talking about black women and weave and alopecia and all of that. It was a great episode, and I learned so much from it. In this episode, he did explain that when you're wearing it, your hair is fine. You know, when you're wearing your braids, your tight weaves, and then your hair is pulled out, your body's like, oh my gosh, there's trauma, there's this, there's that. And then the blood rushes back to those follicles, and it grows your hair back. Actually, like quicker, because the body's thinking that it's going through a trauma and it's healing itself. But when you continue to do it, once the hair grows, you pull it out, it grows, you pull it out, it grows, you pull it out, the body starts to think that, oh, okay, they don't want this here, so let's just let it go. And once the body lets it go, that's when it becomes scarring alopecia or irreversible traction alopecia, and that part of your skin becomes so smooth and there's nothing there that's gonna grow anymore. You ended up being bald-headed like I was for years. With the YouTube now, I have watched countless of videos that are telling women, use this, it will grow your hair, use this, use that, use this, use that. So I come across some videos, you know, with the whole Ayurvedic thing that's promising that your hair is gonna grow. And mind you, I have not tried it all, but I have tried a lot and nothing happened. So I decided to go the aggressive route by having a hair transplant. I've come across some videos where people are saying that some product, herbs, oil have been tested on rats, and the rats went from not having hair to having hair. But from my understanding is rats have hair all over their body. So no matter what you put on that, the hair is going to grow because naturally they have hair on there. To prove to me that the product actually works, put that product on the back of your hand, and I want to see an afro puff grow at the back of your head like in a few months. Then I'll believe it. You can't keep putting it on rats or mice. Those animals have hair all over their body, so anything you put to stimulate the follicle is going to grow. But I'm watching this video, people are saying that such and such products will actually put follicles where there is none, and there will be hair growth. So I want somebody to do the experiment and put those oils at the back of their hands or on a smoother part of their body. And I want to see either an afro puff or a long ponytail in a few months. Or some kind of hair, some bushy hair. If I can see bushy hair at the back of your head, then I'll believe that it's gonna grow. Because you cannot sit here and continue to lie to women that their traction alopecia will grow back, and people are spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and it's not growing. It will grow if there's no trauma that was done to their follicle. As I mentioned before, it is reversible. If there's no trauma, you can use all these products, a good massage, a great routine, and yes, your hair will grow back. But when you have trauma or your body gives up on you, there's nothing you can do to put a follicle back in there. I'm sorry, okay? Maybe there is, but I haven't seen it, and I'm also speaking from my personal experience. Is traction alopecia reversible? Yes, it is reversible if you haven't traumatized your follicles. And if it is reversible, you don't have to do much for it to grow. Just give your hair a break. Avoid those destructive styles for months and years, and you will see your hairline flourish back. And I have done that. I have avoided all those things for years and nothing happened. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Leave all questions and comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.